Hi Cancer, welcome to March of 2025. We are entering eclipse season during March, and it is going to be a huge month for all of us in deeply personal ways. And we've already felt the build up, right? And for you, Cancer, it's gonna be well, we'll see what cards come out. I'm Heather Dawn. This is Heather Dawn Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to pull some cards for March for your sign. The beginning of March, well, midpoint, March 14th starts eclipse season for us. We enter March in Pisces season. March 14th, we have the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. Then on the 20th, we have the spring equinox. On the 21st, the season of Aries is initiated and begins. And then on March 29th, we have that second eclipse, the new moon solar eclipse in Aries. And this is a huge energetic shift of eclipsing something out to eclipse something in. And here we go. That one just wanted to just pop right out. End of a really painful cycle for you. Ooh, this is giving me like full body chills because Cancer, your mind has been working overtime. You also, you've been through a lot. And the 10 of Swords is all of that coming to an end, coming to a climactic ending for a very good cause, because this is an end to the pain cycle. And I know that maybe some of you may not even believe that that's a possibility, because it truly feels like you've been put through the ringer for all of last year, but definitely for many years. I'm gonna say for the last 16 years or so, as Pluto is in Capricorn, your opposite sign. Like that's a whole other topic of discussion, but you have been through some extremely transformative experiences or invitations. It's been an invitation for you to transform. So March for you is this wrapping up of a very long pain cycle. 10 is always a card of release, and this has to do with, how do I say this? It has to do with abusive behavior that others have inflicted upon you, and abusive behavior that you've allowed them to inflict upon you, and the abusive behavior that you've allowed yourself to inflict upon yourself. Like this, it's time to end this. You are ending it. It is coming to an end. All this mental energy, this grief, this sorrow, this anxiety, this stress, all the work that you've been doing on letting your lack of boundaries go. This is understanding how to set boundaries for yourself, in the name of your health. What else do we have for Cancer in March? Oh, yeah. Sorry. We have the Strength card, and we have the 3 of Swords, my darlings. I feel this so profoundly for you. You have been going through so much pain, so much loss, so much emotional grief. And I think that last year, so the Strength card is my card for 2024, but it's also just, it is the card of allowing the pain to make you stronger. Like we cannot ever, I mean, there's all this talk of like, you create your own life, right? And I think there's this this misunderstanding around, oh, you create your own life, so when bad things happen to you, oh, did I create that? Well, no, you did not create that. We always have free will, but it doesn't mean that we get to necessarily choose what comes into our life or what we allow into our life, but we do get to choose how we react to it. And what this is telling me is that you have you have suffered an extreme loss on the deepest level. And it probably came to a head last year. Three of Swords, that is something so intensely traumatizing around loss that you feel so alone in it. You feel so like this can be losing someone that you love. It can definitely be a breakup. It can be a miscarriage. It can be a death. It can be abuse. It can be just this, it represents this moment, this catalytic moment in your life where everything, every trigger point that you have connected to a loss within your childhood or anything, it's just like it takes you right back there. It's like deep grief, right? And then you have the Strength card here. There is such intense, I feel this all through my body, there's such intense alchemy that truly is in its final chapter for you in March. This is a huge closing out of intense pain for you. I don't know how else to say it. Like, this is profound. What else do we have? Yeah, you've lost something. This is so beautiful. I mean, I know it probably doesn't feel beautiful to you at all. There's no way that this can feel beautiful to you, because you are in the pain. And you realize, like, there's still this residue with the Five of Cups. Like, you are in the five, you are in the midpoint. You can choose to go to the past or you can move forward. This is the profound choice point of where you are. And in choosing to move forward, you know that you are going to lose a Two of Cups situation, which is some kind of soulmate connection or some kind of connection that you truly thought was going to be a certain way. And it turned out not to be that certain way. And now you have to walk away from it. Four of Wands on the other side of the equation, that is asking for signs and synchronicities. Your answer being called. Like, people showing up that are so helpful to you. Messages from the universe all around you, infusing your daily life. All you have to do is ask for it and pay attention. Also, friendships with females are very important for you in this process. We have 3, 4, 5. So there is this profound progression energy that's here present for you. And we cannot downplay the strongest card on the table, and that is the Strength card. You truly are going to get through this. You truly are using this as a source of healing to tame the beasts within. Let's talk about the Strength card. She is dressed for a wedding. She is committing only to herself and to her inner strength and to her healing. And she is taming this lion with gentleness. This is all about being very gentle with yourself. And you should be, because you have been hurt. You have really suffered a deep loss here. So continue to give yourself grace, continue to understand, to be open to the understanding that all this pain that you've experienced, there is beauty on the other side. With the Four of Wands, there's beauty. I do think too, in April, something beautiful will show up for you. There is the Ten of Wands is here, which is again another closing out message. This is letting some things physically go. Reminders of this pain, letting them go, clearing out all that energy. And then the Nine of Pentacles is a strong, independent woman. And then growing seeds, yes, planting seeds, growing. There's just a constant repetition here of like walking away energy, release, like the release process. I feel like it is going to come to a really big climactic point for you in March for eclipse. And then there is this doorway that's being created around strong independence, a need for strong independence that leads you into Libra season of 2025, where you are going to get some big time karmic gifts. Okay, let's pull some shadow cards for you. So the shadow cards are what you are working on. What is the advice here for you? We can get the Four of Wands again. This is, yeah, this was the exact same message for Taurus. Nothing is a coincidence. Signs and symbols and messages of love and support from the universe are all around you, all the time. They're trying to get your attention. Sometimes those messages and synchronicities are so subtle that you're like, you can miss them, right? This is a card. Your shadow work is saying, pay attention, look for signs and symbols, and they will appear. Also, sometimes things show up that are so just ridiculously synchronistic. You're like, whoa, that has to be a coincidence. No, there are no coincidences. One more card and you get another repeating card. Actually, the exact same card that came out after the Four of Wands earlier. It's wrap-up time. 10 of Wands. It's wrap-up time. So trust in the synchronicities. These wind chimes outside are just clanging away. Trust that nothing is a coincidence. Look for the signs and symbols. Ask for guidance. Ask for symbols. Ask for the universe to get your attention. And then also, like, you got to let some stuff go. This is physical stuff. Like, I just feel like, in particular, for the people who are here listening to this reading, there are some physical objects that you need to let go of because they're too attached to the past energy of abuse and loss. Like, you need to let them go to clear up the space. I don't think they're huge things. I think they're small things. Also, really good workouts are super important. Physicality, moving your body, sweating it out, energetically releasing. I don't know, I'm shuffling cards. We're not going to do any more cards, but, well, maybe let's get one more since I was shuffling. Truth. I put that with that letting go of physical objects. If there's something in your physical world that every time you look at it, it reminds you of the pain, it needs to be out of your life, okay? Be truthful. Be truthful with yourself. Set some boundaries for your healing, okay? I love you so much, Cancer. Happy March. Bye.